African Emali's channel. And guys, today I'm in Kiburanga village. We've come to visit another family of ours with Congrats Dad. And Congrats Dad is here. You can also see.
Guys, morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. We have visited this family. These are our friends who have visited them this morning. And God has blessed us. We need also to bless them with a few things that we are able to have.
Yeah.
And these are the things we have blessed them with. Thank you.
Thank you.
Greetings to you all. Good morning, my people. It is another beautiful Friday. Good morning once again. And here it is very early in the morning. And I decided to wake up and say, go talk to your people because it is Friday and tomorrow is the Sabbath. So feel welcome. Enjoy the show. Tell a friend to tell a friend about this beautiful channel. Like the video. Subscribe if you haven't. Please give the video a thumbs up and hit that notification bell so whenever I post my videos you'll be alerted. We have Congrats Dad here. We have African Emali. To those who are new here, Condad is the father of Aya Marwa, the Mwango, David Jr. These are Kenyans, big YouTubers. These are travelers. And Congrats Dad is their dad. So most of the time, it doesn't feature in their videos. So this is what I want us to discuss even before we jump into this video of Emali. We've been receiving visitors in Nyabohanse, but most of the time, Congrats Dad is missing in action. Occasionally, when they have visitors, even when they're having a family get-together, you'll never find Condad eating with the family members. Condad is the father of these big YouTubers, and their mother as well, Congrats Mom, is also a YouTuber. So these are public figures, but you find most of the time, you can't find Congrats Dad sitting with the family at dinner, lunchtime occasions when they have visitors. He always misses those occasions. So what we've been gathering out here, according to his children, that their dad is ever busy. Why is your dad not featuring in your channel? Because he's busy in the farm. Why is your dad not having time with you maybe when you have visitors? He's busy in the farm. Why is dad always missing in occasion, family gatherings, parties, birthdays, weddings? He's always in the farm. So Condad is a farmer, and he's a very hardworking farmer. But even farmers, also they have time. They get time for their families. They get time to family gathering. They get time to welcome their visitors. They get time even for themselves, me time. But we find like Condad has a tag, busy man in the farm. But himself, he has never come out in one of his children's videos and told people that me, I'm ever busy in the farm. You can never find me anywhere. Or I don't want to have a YouTube channel. Or I don't want to start a YouTube channel. We've never heard from Condad. People out here, people work to get money. Even going to his farm, he's doing that to get money. But we thought maybe he's one person who doesn't like social media. He's one person who is busy in his farm. But you find like even farmers also nowadays, they feature their produce in YouTube. So you wonder why is he not showing his work in YouTube? Because he would be getting like double, getting from YouTube and getting from the produce. So, but we thought this was his choice. Even up to now, I think it was his choice. Then came this girl who Congrats introduced to us as African Emali, the daughter to his friend, the late friend of Condad. He brought this girl to Muraseso. Since then, Condad has been very close to this girl. And a lot has been talked, many things have been discussed. But you know, if you don't have a proof, you cannot say, yes, it is. No. But ever since this girl came to Nyabohanse, when this girl is with Condad, you see a different Condad. You see a different Condad. You see someone who is happy. It's like Condad misses his children. He misses that closeness of his children, appreciating him, recognizing him. Because you look at African Emali, each time he's with Congrats Dad, he talks to her as a father. And I think that also makes Condad to feel good, and that has drawn Congrats Dad closer to African Emali. Despite all these shenanigans which is going on, I see Congrats Dad with African Emali, he wishes African Emali was his real daughter. Because the way African Emali, with the soft voice, how she's treating Congrats dad, acknowledging his work and appreciating his work, makes Congrats dad to feel at ease and feel good and want to support African Emali. So Congrats dad, even if he's not a YouTuber, the children and the wife are YouTubers. So being a father of YouTubers and a husband to a YouTuber, he has a lot of experience. Congrats dad has a lot of experience, though he's not putting it out there, but he has a lot of experience. He can put it to another person. This experience can be shifted to another person. This is now where we are getting into. For Congrats dad to bring African Emali here, he wanted this girl who adores him, a girl who doesn't have a father, and the father was a friend to Condad, to come and also get what other people are getting in this YouTube platform. With his experience, he has trained this girl because he's been with these people. He knows where money comes from. He knows where his children get money. Not through just videos, but through donations. Through donations. So first he wanted this girl to familiarize herself with YouTube out there. Then put him in a place where he knows this my daughter, the newly found daughter whom I've always wanted, is going to get through and is going to get what I want her to get. So first he groomed this girl, took him to Mura Sensor, made sure that people knows her. Look at how experienced Condad is. Look at how experienced Condad is. When he brought this girl, he didn't take this girl to David Jr. He didn't wait for D. Mwango, but made sure I'm taking this girl to someone who people knows and people supports. Someone who knows how to beg, someone who people knows this person we normally send donation to. So Condad took the girl to Mura Senso. David Jr. was there, but he didn't bother David Jr. with this girl. Mura Senso gave him a shout out. Not once, not twice. He's been doing it. So that is what Congrats dad wanted. Congrats dad wanted this African Emali to be out there because he had a hidden agenda with African Emali. He wanted this girl to grow, but he could not have just start with charity. No. He had to make sure people knows her out there through Mura Senso. Then after that, because this thing is, when they are talking, they are meeting, they have stages. Now you've been monetized. So what next? People have already known you. Now what next? With my experience, that is Condad. Now you are going to go to another level. You see, the way he always say, you will go to a next level now. From introduction, from being known out there, now we are going to another level where now you are going to get the money which brought you here. So what is Congrats doing now? Congrats who is busy in the farm. Congrats who is ever busy, who cannot attend family gatherings, family meetings, no party, no nothing. In his home, he is never there. Can never be seen even when guests are coming in his home. He's ever absent, but can be spotted with this girl. Where does he get time? Where does he get time with Emali? Because Emali is giving him time. Emali is showing up to him. And Condad can create time for Emali. Because this is something which is hidden. He wants this girl to grow. This is his product. This is his product. And he'll make sure this one grows and get to where these others are. So I brought this because this narrative of Congrats dad is ever busy from the children. But look now, Congrats dad is now collaborating with Emali. He knows, my daughter, just videos are not enough for your growth. I've been with my children. I have been with them. These are my children. I have a wife who is also a YouTuber. These people, they come to my home. I know everything. But I've been keeping this for myself because these people know that I'm ever busy. But they don't know I know all the secrets of this YouTube platform. Now, after being known here, now you are starting this project thing. You have to get people whom you are going to start with. I know where I will take you. I know where I'm going to take you, because this is where you are going to start from. Because if we wait for the views or for the videos, you will not grow. But from donations, all my children are getting what they have because of donation. This is just conversation I think they had with Congrats Dad. So Congrats Dad thought of, I have a friend. I have someone who I know who come from Kisi. You know, these people are Kisi. We are going to start with them. I will take you there, my daughter, because I want you to start getting donations. I will take you. I will be appearing in your videos. Congrats Dad is doing collabo with this girl. And most of the time, most of emali's videos, all the videos which are trending is with Congrats Dad. Congrats Dad this, Congrats Dad that, Congrats Dad this, because all these are training. As people say, Mura censor this, Mura censor that, she's been trained. If you put Congrats, people are going to watch that. It is a niche. Congrats Dad is a niche and is collaborating with this girl. So this girl and Congrats Dad, they have a hidden agenda, because Congrats Dad is more experienced than even his children out here. He knows better. And he started in a very low key. But look now. Are they going to get donations or not? They are going to get, because people are going to send money to Africa and Mali to start building that house for those people. Because look at what they started with. Look at the clothes. Like 2 shirts of Congrats Dad. 2 shirts of Congrats Dad. And one pair of socks. That is what they took there. Looking at Congrats Dad, because he's loving even to appear in this girl's channel. Someone who doesn't want to be seen cannot allow himself to be waving all the time, to be greeting people. He would say, no, me, I'm not a social media person, just do your thing. But because he has never said no to social media or YouTube, it is the children who have been sidelining him. So he saw no reason of competing, but he wants this African emali to do what he would have done. African emali is going to do what Congrats Dad would have done. The videos which Congrats Dad would have made, African emali is going to make. Because you look at African emali, sometimes you find her videos, her farm videos, where Congrats Dad is. And I think those are the videos which Congrats Dad would have put out here. Now, Congrats Dad has decided to give his shirts and pair of socks to start. Who can do that? It's only someone who wants growth for someone. So let's see the receipt and see. So this issue, this narrative, oh, our dad is ever busy in the farm. No. We know he's busy, but he has time. If they don't involve him, or he doesn't also want to involve himself, because maybe he tried before and it is not working. And as a human being, he has to live. He has to be happy. So if this is the daughter who is going to make him happy, he wants this daughter of his who acknowledges him, who appreciates you. You know, it is not a must that he has to be a biological daughter. No. You can adapt someone and then they become your daughters or sons. And then they can even love you more than even the ones whom you sire or you gave birth to.
So they've received some clothes here at least. Jama. Guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time you're watching this video of the day. Welcome to African Emali's channel. And guys, today I'm in Kiburanga village. We've come to visit another family of ours with Congrats Dad. And Congrats Dad is here.
That statement, did you hear that? Another family of ours with Congrats Dad. So this family whom they went to visit, where the charity is going to start, is a relative somehow, or someone they consider a relative because they come from the same region. You see, here in Kenya or Africa, when you come from the same region and maybe you are somewhere else, you call each other brothers and sisters. So this is her relative and Condad, their relative, you see. So this girl is very close to Condad, to the extent even they share relatives. So they went to Kiburanga, Who took her to Kiburanga?
And also,
guys, morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. We have visited this family. These here are our friends. We have visited them this morning, and God has blessed us. We need also to bless them with a few things that we are able to have, and these are the things we have blessed them with. Thank you.
thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Okay.
Actually,
So this is a collabo because when the girl started saying, we came here to visit our family, me and Conrad Dad, and Conrad Dad is also saying, we've come to give them, us, we've come. See, him and African Emali. So this thing is between the two of them. So Conrad Dad is trying to push or is trying to make video on Emali. You see, emali is a version of Conrad Dad. That is what I can say because uh, Conrad Dad is the one who is pushing, is the one who is doing everything for emali. So it's like they are collaborating. Conrad Dad will not rest until he sees that this girl becomes big as he would have been because he's not having a channel, but now he's using this channel to express himself all the things which he would have done as Conrad Dad, because seems like now this is his channel, but who is running the channel? African Emali.
this is where they stay.
Yeah.
If you can look at their compound, look at the compound, the kind of houses they have.
Yeah.
In fact, they are almost falling.
Yeah.
You can see the support they have supported
With trees.
the walls.
Yeah.
So supporters, as you support my daughter, it's my prayer that you remember on how you can support this family to have a good house. It is my humble prayer that as you support others, God will also open ways for you.
Yeah.
And that is the life we have lived. So support us as you support my daughter, continue supporting her, and remember this family in a big way. They need a better house. The old man here is aged.
Yeah.
And the old lady here, she's also aged. They are not able to work on themselves and have their daily needs. So we sometimes, as we get blessed, we also bless them in the way we have got that here today.
Yeah.
Thank you. Continue supporting, remembering this family. And as you support this family, we shall also be very, 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 very grateful. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
So who is the owner of the channel here? Looking at it the way it is, because African Emali is the camera person. But who is the owner of the channel? It's Conrad Dad, because Conrad Dad is going around showing you this is what we need for these people. When you're supporting this girl, my daughter here, please extend your gesture to this family. So looking at Conrad, I see someone who is very experienced, even the posture, how he's doing his videos, how he's talking. He knows what he's doing. Showing you the house, showing you the family who needs help, because all these are what his children have been doing out here. So he has experience, and that's why he's accompanying African Emali, knowing African Emali cannot do what he's doing, but with him, he's so experienced, and he just went with two shots just for a start. These are all his ideas, not African Emali, because he's the one who is running African Emali's channel. So Conrad Dad with African Emali, they are one thing, doing the same thing, because Conrad Dad want to prove that even though I'm not a YouTuber, but someone whom I'm going to put here is going to win and is going to go far, and I'm going to show that person or this girl all I've gathered ever since my children started their YouTube career. And this is what he's putting here. He's telling this girl everything. Because he doesn't want to open a YouTube channel, but he's going to run this YouTube channel because he's the one who is running it. The times when African Emali is not with Conrad Dad, this girl doesn't get views. But the moment he's with Conrad Dad, the moment she collabos with Conrad Dad, the owner of the channel, she gets a lot of views. This is just my opinion, because you can go and check the videos of African Emali. Anytime she's with Conrad, the views shoot, because Conrad is like the niche and is the tool which she's using, and Conrad has allowed that. Because if he is not of it, by now he would have said, me, I introduce you to Ayamara, not anymore. How many girls we've seen there? But we don't see them coming back. But because of this one, the channel has to grow because Conrad has proved that he can do it as well. If it is charity, he's in for it. And he has shown you what they need to do. Support them, according to Conrad. While supporting this girl, my daughter, support this one also. Then you will support us. That is what Conrad is trying to say here. Because the channel is their channel. He's running the channel. It's not that he has to get money out of it, but he's running the channel. He's the one behind African Emali's channel. So he has to make sure that this channel grows and grows. And looking at Conrad, whenever he's with African Emali, he feels good, he's happy, he feels appreciated. No one is rapping for him. African Emali talks to Conrad Dad with respect. And I think that one, Conrad Dad loves a lot because the way the girl talks to him, and you see Conrad Dad just responds to her like a father, a real father.
Yeah, at Jacqueline. Yeah, at Jacqueline's home, and Demze is outside there. We'll also have a talk with him. So this is the inside of their house. This is the sitting room. Oh, okay. This is the sitting room. Let her give us a small tour of the room. Onizi tu. Na hapa ndio jikoni, hapa ndo ama hizi tu nini ya vyombo. Ya vyombo. Oh, okay. So guys, this is where she lives, and you can see like this is just the sitting area. At least they plastered a little bit of it, but it's not that good. Yes. Also, this is where at least they keep some of their things here. Let me flip my camera. Oh, yeah, this is where at least it acts like also a cupboard.
It should be an eye opener because you might be with someone thinking that this person has no clue, this person has no interest in doing the things which you are doing. You don't know. Life is full of mysteries because all this time, Conrad's dad children ruled him out. Our dad is ever busy in the farm. He doesn't need to be in YouTube. He doesn't care about YouTube. He only comes to say hi guys and then he goes. But they didn't know he had interest. He had interest, only that he was not given the chance. There are people who don't want to push themselves. They don't want to be seen like, also, I want this. Let me just concentrate on what I'm doing. But deep inside, it's like Conrad Dad would have a channel by now if the children wanted him to have. And I think that idea came to his mind. Okay, these people, they think I cannot do it. With the experience which I have, I'm going to instill this experience to this daughter of my friend. And that is the reason why you see like this girl, everything which this girl is doing is from Conrad Dad's idea. All these things, even going to this home, thinking of this project, these are not his ideas. These are Conrad Dad's ideas. So it is Conrad Dad who is running this channel. Name African Emali, but who is behind African Emali's channel is Conrad Dad. Because he wants this girl to grow. He wants to prove that even me, I can do it. So he wants to do it through African Emali. And that's why he even came up with this issue of these projects. Because he has seen how his children get money out of this project. Not just posting videos alone. No. Combination of videos and projects. And he had to go himself look for these people. And slowly, he's going to start. Who started showing people the house? Congrats, Dad. African Emali was just a camera lady. So now, she has been taught, you have to go around and tell people, talk about these people now. Me have brought you there, so you do your tingles.
All that, this is where they keep their things. That's where they put their utensils, and now this is, at least they have 2 tables here. and one chair over there, although there are 2 chairs outside there which we used to sit. Yeah, and that's the small tour of the sitting area. Yeah, you can see they are very they are becoming old, and this is their humble place where they live. So that's why Congrats Dad was asking you guys to just help them in any way, even a small shopping for them, to just.
That is why Congrats Dad is asking you to support them. So who is the owner of the channel? Because Congrats Dad is running this. Congrats Dad is running the channel. Because if this is your channel, you would say that is why I'm asking you to support them. But that is why Congrats Dad asks you to support them. So Congrats Dad is pushing this girl. He's not going to take any money, any revenue. He's not going to take any revenue from this channel. But he will make sure that this channel goes to another level. Dad will not rest until he sees the channel taken to the next next level. So after watching this video and after watching other videos of African emali, I look at Conrad differently because we have different opinions. I look at someone who can be sweet sometimes, because you look at the way he talks with African emali, it's like his younger daughter. And African emali also is a soft girl. You look at her, she respects Conrad Dad a lot. So, and I think these are the things which Conrad Dad has been missing. And this has glued him also to African emali. The respect which the girl has for him. And the tenderness, how the girl speaks to him. I think these are the things which also have made Conrad Dad to make sure that this girl grows. The fact that she doesn't have a dad. And the dad was a friend to Conrad Dad. So, I feel like soon, this channel is going to blow because Congrats Dad is behind the wheels. Congrats Dad, people love Congrats Dad as they love Congrats Mom. So even here, people are going to Google themselves because you can't tell me Congrats Dad has started to donate to people and then you people will not donate to Congrats Dad. No. I know the same gesture which people have been giving the family, they are going to send the same gesture to Congrats Dad's channel. So thank you, my people. Thank you. Like the video, share my videos, tell a friend to tell a friend. It was just a short video just to talk about this video which I saw Congrats Dad and African emali starting this charity. Because charity has money. Everybody knows that if we don't go the charity way, no, we can't make it. So Congrats Dad was not left out. Also with his daughter African emali, they have started his. I wish them well. See you again in my next video. Like the video. Bye-bye.